Welcome to Global Perspectives, where we explore the stories shaping our world. Today, we're diving into the surprising and controversial success of European banks in Russia. Despite the geopolitical tensions and economic sanctions following Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine, some European banks are making record profits. How is this possible, and what risks do they face? Let's find out. Days after Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Raiffeisen, an Austrian bank, announced it was considering selling its Russian operations. Fast forward 27 months, and the bank's Russian unit is thriving. With a staff increase of 7% since 2022, Raiffeisen now employs nearly 10,000 people in Russia. In 2023, the bank's profits soared to an astonishing $1.8 billion, tripling since 2021 and surpassing the earnings of any of its other subsidiaries. Raiffeisen is not alone. The combined profits of the 5 European banks with the largest operations in Russia have tripled, reaching nearly $3 billion in 2023. However, this success comes at a cost. The U.S. has threatened to curb Raiffeisen's access to its financial system due to its Russian dealings. In response, Raiffeisen plans to stop making dollar transfers out of Russia. While some European banks, like France's Société Générale, sold their Russian operations at the onset of the war, others have stayed. Though these banks have reduced their staff by just 3%, their portfolios have significantly shrunk. Raiffeisen retains the most exposure, with 15% of its assets in Russia, compared to 5% for UniCredit. So, why are these banks still profitable in Russia? The answer lies in the high interest rates set by the Russian central bank, which stand at 16%, 4 times higher than 3 years ago. Additionally, hefty loan loss provisions made in 2022 were released when the expected wave of Russian defaults didn't occur, boosting profits. Sanctions have also eliminated much of the Western competition, leaving European banks like Raiffeisen to benefit. After the invasion, deposits at Raiffeisen surged, despite the bank keeping its rates low. Russian depositors prefer to keep some of their money in Western banks, fearing instability in domestic ones. Raiffeisen has also facilitated nearly half of all payments between Russia and the rest of the world, making it indispensable for foreign businesses operating in Russia. However, these paper profits are difficult to repatriate due to Russia's stringent capital controls. Moreover, these profits have drawn the attention of American and European regulators. The European Central Bank has urged lenders to reduce their Russian exposure, and the U.S. Treasury has warned of secondary sanctions for facilitating transactions involving Russia's military-industrial complex. Exiting Russia is challenging. Selling to other foreign companies is difficult, and deals with local buyers require Putin's approval, often at unfair prices. Some creative attempts to repatriate capital have backfired, attracting scrutiny from U.S. authorities. The last resort for these banks is winding down their Russian portfolios. But this is fraught with complications, including increased scrutiny from Western regulators and legal challenges in Russia. Recently, a Russian court seized the assets of Commerzbank, Deutsche Bank, and UniCredit, linked to a cancelled gas project. The future for European banks in Russia is uncertain. They face a high reputational cost and the risk of their paper profits turning to ash. Will they find a way to navigate this complex landscape, or will they be forced to write down their Russian assets? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching Global Perspectives. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on global economic trends. See you next time.